everybody, it is Genesis, and I am back with, honestly, a whole new fresh message. So I've been talking a lot about shadow work, a lot about awareness and perspective, and today Spirit hit me with like multi levels of understanding of something that we all care about, which is money, because money is a resource, right? So hold on to that for 1 second. I've also seen a lot of spiritual people, astrologers, readers, what have you, talking about consciousness and vibration and how they are everything, which, by now most of us know as well. Everything is a vibration, everything has a vibration, everything is energy. Before it is anything else. Like, first and foremost, it's just energy, just like our thoughts, our feelings, our emotions, all of that stuff. And it's very important to understand, of course, like, our intention behind, say, wanting to manifest money, wanting to do something. It's important to understand and practice gratitude and how wanting what you have absolutely makes it easier to attract more of that thing or more of what you want. But another thing I wanted to talk about was resource usage. I'm sorry, I seem very out of breath right now. I feel out of breath right now. I'm like hot flashing hot. I always get weird physical things when spiritual stuff comes through for me. So anyway, what was I trying to say? I'm like roasting. Okay, so what I was trying to say was I'm all dressed up in the house to do this video because it's not just the gratitude, it's not just the intention, and it's not just understanding that everything is vibration. It goes beyond that into our actual usage of our resources day to day, right? So earlier I was watching a video on YouTube. It's the Legends of History channel, and I was watching a video about Mammon, a demon. Or like, he's associated with money or whatever, and with greed. And well, that's a nice lesson and all that. What really caught me was the passage, and I'm sorry I didn't write it down now, but the passage where it's like Jesus is basically saying, like, if I can't trust you with money, or whoever was saying, if I can't trust you with money, I basically can't trust you with the other riches that we have, that the other riches of heaven that are waiting for you. And I'm really butchering that, so I suggest going to watch the video yourself. It's not too long, but I'm butchering that phrasing. But it's basically saying, if I can't trust you with the resources that you have, with the resources that you've been given, how can I trust you with greater? And I thought about that a lot for a minute, because the last couple of days I've been feeling really tired, and I was feeling kind of discouraged, like, I know I have imposter syndrome problems, and I'm working on those, and I'm trying to make sure I'm making time to rest and to use the items that I have at home and to pour into myself. But for some reason, I'm still not seeing returns of that in some spaces, or at least I'm not seeing the returns that I know I should be seeing at this point. And I realized, like, yesterday and the day before, like, I barely ate. And I'm not really shy about talking about my anorexia recovery here, but it wasn't that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's actually in a really good place. But it wasn't that. It was just that I'm so accustomed to working without eating. I am so accustomed to giving without feeding myself that I still think of doing, like, skincare and other things as pampering. And I recall the days when I didn't have as many bills, or I seemed to have more money, and so it seemed like I could spend more time and energy on hair and nails, on buying skin treatments, on buying ingredients to make my own stuff because I like that. And I realized, I was in the shower. I took this is my second time taking this video, because I hopped up out the shower and started to take it damn near naked, like a little robe on, like, I gotta tell you guys this. But, but there's nothing that has changed but my mindset and the habits that I have allowed to become my mindset. The other day, I was telling my boyfriend that I've been working for 8 years, most of the time 2 or 3 jobs, and I have not traveled that much in that time. I've been out of state a couple times, and I've been to Cedar Point and Windsor in Ontario, and I don't think I've traveled out of state much beyond that in 7 or 8 years, and to Chicago once. So between high school and now, I haven't done, you know what I'm saying? I've been to the apple orchard 2 or 3 times in 8 years. just things that pour into my spirit. And I can go without those things. I can be a very self-contained person, like joyfully. But the fact that I have not even been pouring into myself, the fact that I still think of eating as something that I do between working, something that I do in between breaks, tells me that I've been working and sharing my gift without giving back into myself in maybe the most essential way. So where this ties into money and where all of this epiphany came together was, if you aren't not just using and utilizing, but actually truly being a steward of the resources that you've been given, how is God going to give you more? Just out of curiosity, how? And why? You know what I mean? Spirit, your ancestors, your people, whoever might be looking at you like, bro, we gave her all these gifts. We gave her the whole setup. She's had the array of experiences. She has the talent, etc., etc. But this bitch won't eat. I'm certainly not going to give her no more customers because she's going to pass out. She just did 2 readings. So it's not just, you know, being grateful for me for the gifts that I have or the clients that I have, but it's making sure that I'm being grateful for me, that I'm remembering that I am the greatest resource. You are the greatest resource. How are you utilizing yourself? How are you being a steward of your own energies? Are you, you know, not just making sure to try to put money in a savings account or savings in the bank, but have you made sure to take some naps? Are you getting some extra rest? I'm a really good one for asking all my friends, did they sleep? Do you need food? Can I bring you a loaf of bread? Because I love baking bread for people. What do you need? Do you need to come sit on my couch? But I'm really, really bad at accepting that return. And it's because I don't give it to myself, because I'm accustomed to working. I've had a lifetime of working before I joined the actual workforce as an adult. You know what I mean? Emotional work, whatever. So I'm accustomed to working. I'm not accustomed to return from my work. So the way I need to balance my resource checkbook is becoming accustomed to return from my work and giving it to myself, so that what I'm attracting is me being nourished. Because my concern is always like bills and stuff. It's not myself being nourished. It's not the center being nourished. It's making sure everything around me is taken care of. And I'm a service-oriented person, and I love that about myself, but I need to give myself that same service, basically. So if any of your other prosperity work is not working, if your road openers are not working, if your intuition shit's not working, if your communication's blocked, please ask yourself, you know what I mean? Go take a moment to balance your checkbook with yourself. Go take a moment to balance your personal resource checkbook and see where it is that you have not put in or taken out, you know what I mean, what you need to take out. Have you taken some time out for yourself? Did you say no to some people? Are you upholding boundaries? And if it's, you know, more of a personal issue like it is with me, not even with the external world, but my habits and my beliefs that have formed around what my day looks like and what my return and my reward looks like, what my blessings look like, what my divine rights of abundance and health and wealth look like. You know what I mean? Like, sorry, that was kind of a ramble, but yeah, check your personal resource checkbook. Balance that weekly. Watch your dividends multiply. And I could be wrong, but this shit, I for real hopped up out a hot shower and almost did this shit live, butt ass naked. This is important. So anyway, that is why I'm sitting here with my extra eye makeup, because I love weird extra eye makeup. I don't care about your rules. On my lapis, which I love. I got on a long blue gown, okay? Because it's Friday. It's Venus Day, it's a Libra new moon, and I'm trying to bring back all of my Venusian energy that I've had my whole life, bitch. I'm a Libra rising with a 7th house Venus in Taurus. I'm supposed to be cute. You're all supposed to be cute too. So yeah, pour into yourself. Share who you are. Share your attitude, share your style, maintain boundaries. And just check what your thoughts and habits about what your day and your week and your returns look like. Because going forward, I fully believe that I should be working from home 3 to 5 days a week, no more, and enjoying whatever I want to do, my scheduling. I should be paid daily and weekly and monthly. There's no reason that you shouldn't be. So, be you. I love you guys. That was your 10-minute word.